I'm Brendan Lafferty, publisher of Rubber and Plastics News. Rubber and Plastics News is your organizer of ITEC, the International Tire Exhibition and Conference. Welcome to ITEC's Ask the Expert, our live stream series featuring the latest technology for the tire and rubber industry. With Ask the Expert, this is your chance to learn from professionals who are addressing the current business environment and discussing its latest developments. ITEC has a number of Ask the Expert sessions scheduled each day at noon Eastern. The entire library of Ask the Expert sessions are available on the virtual event site at itechvirtual.crane.com. Today, Ask the Expert will explore marking and coding for tire and rubber. And our expert today is Andrew Brown, Business Development Manager for Matthews Marking Systems. Andrew will answer questions after his presentation. If you do have questions for Andrew, send them at any time to rpnevents@crane.com. And if you're watching the live stream on Facebook, LinkedIn, or YouTube, you can send your question through those platforms. With that, I'll turn things over to Andrew Brown at Matthews Marking Systems. Take it away, Andrew.
Thanks, Bren. Good morning, everyone. My name is Andrew Bram. I work for Matthews Marking Systems out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm a business development manager that has traveled the world searching out different tire and rubber applications. Next slide, please. Matthews Marking Systems is an industry partner with the ability to offer variable character printing solutions for both uncured and cured rubber applications. We offer a wide portfolio of inks, including no-VOC and water-based solutions. Plus, we have a chemical engineering team for any new development you might have. Imperia, our universal print control platform, is capable of data integration with ERPs, PLCs, along with the ability to control I/O and other automation tools. Matthews Marking Systems offers robust, reliable, and easy to maintain print solutions leveraging our valve-based print platform, otherwise known as the inkjet V-Series. Next slide, please. A little bit about Matthews Marking Systems. Matthews is a global supplier of marking and coding solutions for product identification, branding, and traceability. Our customers trust us to help them achieve increased productivity while driving bottom line improvement with reliable systems for any application. Again, the industry's only universal print controller, Imperia. Being truly universal, Imperia drives our full line of high-resolution inkjet, laser, drop-on-demand, and high-performance inks, as well as many third-party technologies like label applicators or other competitive technologies. With 170 years of marking and coding experience, we've established a global reputation as a premier innovator, helping customers succeed in industrial and consumer packaged goods industries. Next slide, please. We know there's many industry challenges. The first that highlight our list is harsh chemicals associated with the industry and those inks that can impact that. Matthews understands the VOC load is a significant obstacle in the tire industry, so we've developed solutions that do not impact total plant load. Matthews aims to improve workforce safety by offering options to keep human hands out of production processes wherever possible. Solutions that Matthews offer are easy to maintain, reliable, durable, all with high print performance. Matthews can help improve the safety and value of your workforce, providing variable print systems that automatically address character changes for messages without any manual typeset changes with a classic offset scenario. Next slide, please. Again, VOC and HAPS-free inks. We offer curable solutions that have zero VOCs or HAPs to negate impact on overall plant standards. We offer a disappearing ink for process marks prior to final tire assembly. Lastly, a water-based striping ink available for finished tires to eliminate manual and messy handling of contact striping solutions with hazardous base chemicals. We offer fluids that deliver marks and function with zero impact to finished good tires. Next slide, please. Again, these three solutions, the VOC and HAPS free. It's a white pigmented acetone-based ink referred to as SCP-970. Again, it is curable, which means it will survive through your curing process, allowing for permanence after the curing. There's no VOCs, there's no hazardous air pollutants. It's a bright white mark using maxi drop valve technology. That could be human readable characters or two-dimensional barcodes. Whatever the content you might need, we can deliver it. There's also zero damage to tires and zero transfer in the mold. The disappearing application uses an ink called DPI 1340, which is a water-based ink. The pigments in that are sulfur-based and they are unstable in the curing environment, which means we can use that to mark uncured parts prior to assembly where we need to identify specific portions of the tire, but then at the final curing stage, we can make it all disappear with the heat and pressure from the vulcanization process. Again, zero damage to tires, and in this case, zero ghosting after the curing. So there's no residual messaging. And lastly, the finished striping application uses a series of inks called the SCP-100 series. It's a water-based ink with no VOCs, it's HAPS free, and we offer a wide rainbow of colors for any application requirements. Marking on the finished tires at the final inspection process, and there's, again, low maintenance to this print technology. Next slide, please. Unreliable printheads are a classic challenge to the tire industry. Unreliable printheads equal production lines that are down. And if production lines that are down, they're not generating profit. Difficult maintenance protocols and costly slow repairs plague many tire companies in this scenario. So picking the correct product and the right partner helps eliminate the risk associated with unreliable print solutions. Matthews aims to be a one-stop shop for helping make production easy and reliable. Next slide, please. We offer the most durable printheads in the industry. The ViaJet V series, powered by Imperia, is the best. With approximately 6 billion pre-service firings, the V series printheads will be the quiet workhorse your organization needs to keep your lines up and running. Easy maintenance protocols allow for long-term performance. Invest in the best technology to keep your lines up and running with the highest quality marks in the industry. Next slide, please. Industry compliance hurdles and validation. We know this is a long testing cycle. At Matthews, we're here to help as you vet changes to raw materials, production processes, and finished products to ensure customer safety. Matthews understands it takes time and energy to get it right. We are ready, willing, and able to be your behind-the-scenes partner in the next big thing to help you execute with speed and precision. With new products, new applications, cost improvements, improved performance, compliance for any internal, external regulatory bodies. Matthews is happy to be an extension of your R&D team. We'll be the legs to help shorten the development time and increase your speed to market. Next slide, please. We're with you every step of the way. Matthews is positioned to act as an extension of your team. We have the technical and commercial teams to help your company increase the throughput and maximize your return. Turnkey solutions, Matthews fully owned technologies and inks. Matthews owns everything. We are the single point of contact. There are no third parties to navigate. We have a dedicated chemical services team. We offer new ink developments for any specific applications, compliance and regulatory documentation support. We're partners to increase the speed of the solution and get you to market. Our technical support teams help you feel the maximum benefit of your investment. Matthews prides itself on being excellent listeners in pursuit of optimal partnership. Our customers bring us the most complicated challenges, and Matthews returns the solutions. Together, we can help you win the advantage. Next slide. And thanks. Happy to answer any questions you might have.
All right, Andrew, thank you for that presentation. As a reminder to all of our viewers, you can submit questions to RPN events at crane.com or through the social media platform you might be watching. All right, Andrew, let's get to our first few questions here. The first one is, how can Matthews help facilitate internal compliance for regulations for their solutions, for customer solutions?
Thanks, Brennan. Yeah, for sure. So this question's important. Again, Matthews engineering team is your partner relative to any type of marking and coding solutions in play. And because it becomes part of your production process, we're there to help you ensure you're meeting your internal hurdles as well as your external hurdles. The documentation requirements can be strenuous and overbearing at times. So again, we'd like to be able to help facilitate any specific questions or documentation requirements associated with those potential changes to your products.
All right, great. We've all got competitors out there. Talk a little bit about the benefits of Matthews solutions compared to your competitors out there.
So again, Matthews is widely known as offering the most robust valve-based printhead in the industry. This technology has been around for a long time. We have pressurized ink systems to facilitate consistent ink flow to these printheads, and in turn, the maintenance is quite simple. It's a spring and plunger scenario where we're using a flushing scenario along with the solvents, and literally can facilitate that brush scenario to get printheads to recover in line very quickly. We also offer programs to help swap printheads where we can be a partner that can come in and actually take those heads offline and rebuild them under a fixed program. So we can basically act as a deferred maintenance partner and continue to help improve the reliability of your lines, ensuring uptime wherever possible.
So Andrew, we have viewers from all over the world at iTech. Is the technology available in Europe, Asia, the Americas, the Middle East? Are there any limitations to where the technology is available?
No, it's truly, Matthews is a global company, and we do have offices around the world, and that solution is common, and it's offered in, I should know, but I don't know exactly, virtually every language in the world. So we offer the opportunity to interface many different places. So the code associated with Imperia as well is an open source code where we can actually write plugins to be able to do added functionality, or you can write your own plugins to be able to add specific functionality. We know that everything that we offer out of the box does not necessarily address all the requirements that might be part of your organization. So we offer that as part of our turnkey solution set to be able to do that work for you, or again, offer you open source manuals to be able to do that programming on your own.
Got it. Okay. Maintenance is such an important part of running a tire plant. What type of maintenance procedures are required for a Matthews system?
It's really quite simple. Again, the aim is to keep it easy. So we're talking about filter changes, flush and brush scenarios, plunger springs, and again, that stuff can be done at the site, right? So we can offer those to internal maintenance teams, and then again, offer kind of flat rate rebuilds, for swap programs to be able to keep heads kind of at their optimal performance level.
Okay. I think it was in the video, it said your inks in general print and dry very quickly. Can you talk about why that's important and maybe how quickly a customer might expect that ink to dry?
Sure. So again, dry time is important. Generally, the bases of the fluids that we deliver can be water, they can be solvent-based.
Right.
Solvent-based generally will dry faster, and the internal heat of the application will actually help that adhesion sequence with the various resins and raw materials in the inks. That being said, we don't have the right internal heat, there are ways, again, through our engineering team to develop solutions that can help deliver that, where we get the right adhesion and level of permanence that our customers are looking for in the application. So we can address virtually any scenario, but it's really a dialogue, right? So we need to understand the requirements before the solution can nail it on the head. And there may be some trial and error associated with that. So Matthews is more than happy to offer demo solutions in order to help gain kind of the education associated with any type of new application.
Let's stay on inks for a second here, Andrew. How long do the disappearing inks last? What is typically done to make the ink go away, to disappear?
So the ink is actually visible. So again, it's kind of a sulfur-based pigment, which is generally unstable under heat. So when we're marking in a kind of an uncured scenario, right? So we're building out individual pieces, parts for the final assembly pre-cure, and that ink is visible, where we can help manufacturers identify the specific parts of the tire required for that final application. And then as it all goes in together, then under the heat and pressure, everything disappears. So it's more of an in-process mark that we're delivering to help with the production process.
Okay. You spoke in one of the last slides about your dedicated chemical service team. Mm-hmm. Can you talk a little bit about that? Why is that important to your customers?
Well, we know that everybody's a little bit different. And again, these guys are the best in the world in terms of understanding the different input values associated with different process challenges. So, they bring expertise from different walks of life, shall we say. They're not all coding people by trade forever. So it's kind of a diverse background, and that has afforded us a good ability to deliver kind of a more worldly solution relative to their team. So we think about the problems differently and help partner with those customers to find the right solution. And frequently it is a dance, right? It's a highly iterative sequence to ensure, we know we're getting the right result in turn. We need the customers as partners in that process, and in order to know it's truly successful, it really requires their checkoff, and we enjoy that sequence, but we know that the first swing at the plate isn't always the last one, and that helps us become a better partner long term and offer the best solution in the industry to them.
Great. So it's become repetitive to say we're in unprecedented times, but it's also true. How are you dealing with the customers today? If there's someone watching this today and they're very interested in learning more, they want a demonstration. Is Matthews doing virtual demonstrations, or are there any in-person discussions going on these days?
So we can offer that. One of the most important steps in our requirements vetting sequence, right, is something we refer to as sample marking, where we do our very best to simulate production-based scenarios in our office. We have kind of one of everything in our office, and we can simulate specific material speed, temperatures, humidities, pressure, and we're more than happy to put that onto a live video stream. We can do it through Facebook or any other platform to help people understand what they're going to get before they ever spend a penny, at least at a minimum for what the solutions are out of the box. If there's something more required, that's the dialogue we're looking to have. We want to understand how deep the problem goes so that we can be your partner in finding the solution.
Awesome. Well, Andrew, I think that's all the time we have for questions today. Any final thoughts or words for our viewers today?
Yeah, I'm just going to encourage everyone to please reach out to us. If there is a problem or challenge that you have that plagues you, that's what we're here for. We're, again, more than happy to visit virtually or in person if you'll allow us to be able to understand that problem and begin to offer some solutions. We look to try to do it together so that we can get to the right end for you.
Awesome. Well, Andrew, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for sharing your insights today. If you would like to reach out and talk to Andrew, please use the email address you're seeing on the screen right now. He'd be happy to speak to you and share his expertise from Matthews Marking Systems. My thanks to our expert, Andrew Bram at Matthews Marking Systems. My thanks to you for joining us today for iTech's Ask the Expert. For more conference sessions from iTech, visit itechvirtual.crane.com. I'm Brendan Lafferty. Thanks for watching iTech's Ask the Expert, organized by Rubber and Plastics News. Stay tuned for some final words from Matthews Marking Systems.